Hi, my loves. It's been a while. I hope all is well with you. I wanted to jump on and put something out to say hello and update you on how things are with me. I have not been very active on my social media, in a large part due to losing my voice back in October. I lost my voice for about 3.5 months, almost 4 months. And then all the testing to find out why I lost my voice. Shout out to the hospitals here in St. Pete because they definitely did their job. I had to have chest x-rays and CAT scans and PET scans, which ended up letting me know that there were 3 large lymph nodes in my chest, the largest of which was pressing against a nerve that could be affecting my vocal cords, but was also very close to my heart. So I ended up having to have a thoracic surgery where they had to deflate my left lung in order to get to the lymph node to do a biopsy. And that was interesting. But the results came back and I have been diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a form of cancer. I am lucky because they had to do further testing to determine what stage I am. I am currently stage 2A, which of the Hodgkin's lymphoma diagnosis is a better one. They had to do a bone marrow biopsy because my iron levels were really low and they were concerned that the lymphoma was in my bone marrow, which would have made me stage 4. Thankfully, I got my results back today and I am negative in the bone marrow, so EA. I am only stage 2A Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I say only because it's one of the better diagnoses. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep pausing occasionally so that I can cough and you not hear it. But so that was good news today. I will be starting my chemotherapy next week. I had surgery a couple weeks ago to put in a port for them to be able to do the chemotherapy. So with this stage 2A, I only have to do 2 cycles, which is 4 sessions of chemotherapy, and that will be followed by radiation. So at least we have a treatment plan in place. I want to give a huge thank you to my roommate, my family, my friends, those who have been made aware of what's going on. And they immediately rallied around me with love, support, supplements, herbal supplements, teas, food, messages, rides to appointments, picking up prescriptions, things like that. My circle here has been very strong and I'm so grateful for them. I have been encouraged to share what's going on with me to help with my mental health during this season, because there's a lot of thoughts and things that go through your mind when you A, get a diagnosis like this, and B, each doctor's appointment, each session, each thing that a different doctor tells you you have to digest it, and it's taking me a little while to digest. And a lot of my friends and family have been checking in on my mental health, and I think it's been okay for the most part. I mean, I've had my moments where I break down, and I have had my moments where I'm in denial, and I acknowledge that. And then I have my moments of acceptance where I start planning on how to proceed. And a friend of mine said to me that it may be therapeutic to be able to do a vlog that shares some of the things that I'm going through in this journey, so that not only I can release, but I might be able to help someone else who's going through a similar situation, or who's been through it and didn't have someone to share it with. So I want to use my name and my platform to do that. Not only to help me get through it, but hopefully help someone else. I'm not sure how I'll put this out, social media wise, or my editor at Blaque magazine has generously offered to put it out through the magazine platform, so that might be an option. You should subscribe anyway, whether this comes through that or not. But I wanted to be able to check in with my friends and family around the world, because I've been getting recently messages from friends in Australia and France and England, and it was becoming harder to repeat what's going on with me, because it was like scratching at a scab that hasn't quite healed yet. And in sharing and recanting everything that I'm going through, and then dealing with how people receive it, because there have been a multitude of ways that people have received this information. There have been tears, there have been thoughts of powerful strength, there have been, I'm not sure how to respond to this responses, and that's okay. I feel like it was harder for me to keep sharing what's happening with me. So I felt like this is a better way to put it out there, to get it out there for those who are not in my immediate circle, but still love and care about me and want to know what's going on. And for me to spread the word once and for all, so I don't have to, when I get that random text or phone call, say to them, hey, I've got cancer. Because it gets hard to keep repeating that. I mean, I'm not denying it. It is what it is, but it's definitely not easy to keep saying it out loud, because honestly, I don't want to put that energy out there. I'd rather speak to what I do next after I've beaten this. So I just kind of wanted to put something out there and say how much I love you for watching this long, and B, let you know that I am going to keep doing these throughout this journey. Number one, to keep people abreast of what's happening with me that want to know, and number two, to help me deal with it, make my way through. So feel free to send me a message. If you have my number, which hasn't changed in 20 years, text me. I welcome all love and support, and I look forward to continuing to stay engaged with you in this manner. I love you. Peace, lovers.